Hey everyone, this is Brittany with Redeemable Junk, and I'm here today to show you guys my latest junk journal that I just finished. It's a Christmas junk journal. So I'm going to go ahead and take the sorry silk off of it and show you guys the cover. This is an authentic advertisement card, okay? This is it's the real deal. It's not a copy. It's not a printable. I used the real one, so this is 100% authentic advertisement card. It's super duper cute. I used vintage lace down here. I used some cheesecloth behind it. I used some lace down the spine of it. And the back is just polka dots. So let's open her up and get started. When we open her up, we have a Glassine bag over here with this little girl. It says away in a manger. Super cute. And inside of it, we have a piece of ledger from Butler Brothers from, I think, 1908 is what I believe the date is on here. We open it up and we have a homemade pocket with a homemade tag that I made that I included in there. And then over here we just have an envelope, and it just has a printable of a postcard in it. Over here we have some authentic vintage ledger paper. Then over here we have some journaling space on a coffee dyed paper, and we have an envelope that I made that flips out. And inside of it is Santa. And it's a greeting card. It's a vintage greeting card. It's authentic. For here, we just have a little tuck. I was actually gifted this, and it comes with a few tags and a few little things that were just in the tuck spot. I thought it was super cute, so I added it to this journal. Over here, we have a piece of paper that's vintage. And inside here, we have another, I can't even think, billhead. And it's from Babcock Buggy Company. I'm not sure what that is, but it's from Babcock Buggy Company. And I believe it's from 1886. Over here we have a belly band, and behind it we have an authentic Christmas card, and it opens up, and then I believe it also opens up like this, so you can journal some more on it. So there's lots of journaling space. And then we just have a stamp of a Santa and some snowflakes and some vintage lace and an angel back behind it. On the other side, we just have a Glassine envelope with a ticket and some lace, and there's nothing in the envelope. I left it blank so you can add whatever you want to it. Here's another ledger paper and some more grid paper, or not more grid paper, but some grid paper. Here we have a Glassine bag, and it has a check behind it with a Santa and some cheesecloth. Did you guys just see that fly? I just seen it fly across. And you know something I need to do real quick, and I'm gonna do it right now, is I need to cut all those off. They were driving me insane. Okay, and inside of it, I just made this little book. I had some extra ledger paper left over, so I just made this little booklet. It has a bunch of pieces of ledger paper, and I just stuck that into the Glassine envelope. There it is. I think I got it. It's flying around, driving me crazy. Over here we have a cluster with a vintage doily and a vintage button and a safety pin with some lace behind it. Oh, and a jingle bell on the side of it, hanging off the side. I missed that. Over here we just have a pocket that I made. Oh, and with the tag that I made, and this is authentic vintage. It's from Santa Claus, Indiana, which is right down the road from me. It's like 20 minutes down the road from me, and it was a vintage brochure, and I used it, and I just backed it with some coffee stained paper. Oh, okay, sorry. Over here's a printable that I got, and I would tell you the printable, but I don't remember off the top of my head. So if you're interested, put it in the comments, and I will find out who it's from, and I will link that in the comments. So over here is a pocket that I made, and it has a homemade tag in it. Isn't that cute? It's backed with coffee stained paper, and then it has a flashcard that says Sunday on it. It has a little girl with a little puppy and some flowers, and a Christmas Carol magazine cover that was authentic. I added that into here. Over here we just have a little girl. We have a little cluster that I made with the button, and this opens up. I did not put nothing inside of it, but you can put whatever you would like inside of it. Over here's the other side of the Glassine bag. I just added a little snippet right here, and inside of it is another bill head from 1903 from Clausen and Wilson Company. This is a printable. It's a copy from one that I had, and I printed it off and made a copy of it. The other side of the grid paper and ledger paper. Over here we have a cloth pocket with a little girl, and it has a check behind it. And here, this is a copy, but I have the original, and I love it. It's the Bank of Goodwill, and it's actually from Cone Chevrolet Company, and I just thought that it was so neat. I love it. You can journal on the back of it, so I included that in here. And over here we just have a CD sleeve that I decorated. It says Imagine on it. It has a little Tim Holtz safety pin on it with some cheesecloth behind it, a ticket on the bottom, and then inside of it is this Santa. It's a vintage Santa card, and you can journal on the back of it. This is the other side of that Glassine bag, and I left it empty. Here's a fabric envelope that I made, and I just thought it was so pretty, and I wish that the camera would capture the beauty of it, because it's really, really pretty. And there's nothing, I don't believe, on the inside of it, but you can put whatever you want on the inside of it. Over here is another cluster that I made, and it has some tatting and some cheesecloth. It has some lace. It has a ticket and a button. And there's the other side of that ledger paper. And this is authentic ledger paper from 1908. It's actually from January 22nd, 1908. And there is the first signature. The second signature I'm going to go through quickly. It is blank. I usually leave the center signature of my journals blank for the owner to decorate or put whatever they want in it. So I'll just go through it very quickly. This is an authentic ledger sheet. And we have some paper. We have some school paper, some coffee dyed paper. We have another smaller ledger, some more coffee stained paper, a grid, some homemade paper, coffee stained paper. We have a bag, school paper, ledger, some more ledger paper that opens up, a printable, and then on the other side is just the opposite of what I just showed you. I need to cut that bag open. I need to remember to do that. Okay, and now on to the third signature. The third signature, I didn't put nothing in these. They are blank, but this is a flip down pocket, and it has a pocket here, and it has a pocket here, and then here is a pocket, here is a pocket, here is a pocket, and then up here is a pocket. So lots of pockets for you to fill up. Over here is a ledger sheet. It's authentic. And over here we have a bag with Santa on it, and inside it, it has a tag that I made. It just has some checks behind it, some music paper. Nope, this is all checks behind it. And then it has a Victorian scraps Christmas. It's a remakeable of it, and the back is like that. Some coffee stained paper. Over here we have a tuck spot, and I put a this is an authentic prescription sheet I put in here. Over here we have this little girl. Isn't that so cute? I just love it. And we have a pocket here. We have Santa on the other side. We have a music sheet with a little cluster with some sari silk and a button and cheesecloth. Here we have a printable, and this printable I believe is from, oh my goodness, I cannot remember right now off the top of my head. Oh, my brain is so horrible. I am horrible with names. I do not remember nothing, but if anybody's interested, like I said, ask and I will put it in the comments. Here's some school paper, or say sheet of paper. Over here we have a cloth pocket, and it says Believe on it. It has a safety pin and it has a bell, and inside of it is another homemade tag that I made. School paper, some ledger paper, some more ledger paper, some coffee stained paper with the cluster. I'll show you up close. It just has it's a vintage doily. It has some music sheet paper behind it with a button, a vintage button, and some cheesecloth and a charm. Here is the center of the signature. Some more ledger paper. Here we have a tuxedo pocket that I created. It does have a tag inside, or a journaling card on the inside that I made. If you can see, this is a Victorian scrap replica, and it's really cute. It says Merry Christmas. Okay, so this is a tuck spot. I forgot to put something there, but this is a tuck spot. Let me see if I got a piece of paper. Here, I'll just use this piece of paper real quick. It is a tuck spot back behind it, okay? And then when you open it up, it has a tuck spot right here, and I just made this little tag that's cute I put in there. Now this opens up, and it turns into more journaling space, so you can journal on the entire sheet. Super cute. Some ledger paper with some lace. We have another snippet that I made, or cluster, whatever you want to call it. Over here, this is the other part of the Santa Claus Land brochure that I used, and I just put it onto this pocket. I thought it was super cute. I have a little doily down here with some seam binding and some cheesecloth, and I made this, and that is real. That is a real wax seal, and I just made another tag to put inside there. Over here, we just have an addition card. This is a tuck spot right here, if you want to put something in it. We have a bill head from 1905 from Bentley Hardware Co. Some school paper, the other side of that printable, a music sheet. Over here we have a tuck spot. I didn't put nothing in it, but it does open up and you can journal under it. It's a hidden tuck spot. Over here we have a pocket, and it doesn't have nothing in it as well, but it's this cute little girl. Gorgeous. Over here, this is something that I recently made and did a video on it, but it's a slider pocket. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. So it slides up and down. Isn't that kind of cool? And it's a pocket over here, and then it's a pocket up here. And inside that pocket is a receipt from the Mutual Gas Company. Over here we just have some lace down the side. We have this little girl. This is a tuck spot back here. You could put something back there if you want to. This is also a pocket. We have the other side of that ledger. It does open up, so it gives you extra journaling space. And that is the end of the journal. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this flip through. Whew, it took almost 15 minutes. I wasn't expecting that. That took a lot longer than what I was thinking that it would. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this journal. I really enjoyed creating it. It's more of a vintage Christmas journal, and I had fun. I just had a lot of fun creating it. I just love using all the vintage pieces that I'm able to use in the journals and create something really out of nothing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to check out the descriptions below. I have information there, and make sure to leave a comment in the comment section if you enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day.